seems a bit low. I think I'm ready. Who knows if that's in focus? So I'm just gonna do it. You're probably wondering who I am. This video is just my explanation as to why I've decided to do this. I haven't even fully understood why I've decided to do this, but we're just gonna go with it. But recently I was pretty well injured, and it laid me up for quite a while. I was on so many different drugs that they had prescribed me that sitting down to watch a full-length feature, whether it be a show or a movie, was like impossible. My brain could not comprehend what was happening for longer than 10 minutes. So I just decided to watch YouTube. And I found some pretty inspiring people, and they've inspired me enough to try something new. I would love to challenge myself. Again, I've been laid up, so I can't really do the things that I would usually do. My brain feels like it's going to mush. So one of my favorite things to do when I was younger was develop film and photography class. I don't really have the tools or the money to create a dark room, but editing seems like it would be fun. Probably not going to be fun. We'll see. The other challenge is it's been difficult to get out of the house. It's difficult physically to get out of the house, but mentally I really need to build up to it. Filming might inspire me to get outside more. I went to the Oakland Museum and went to the Chinese New Year celebrations. This event was insanely beautiful. I will admit that it was very crowded at first, and that almost turned me off. I almost didn't go in because I'm a girl on crutches and a camera. It's daunting, to say the least. People looked at me like, who the fuck is this and why is she here with that? I ignored that for a minute and really immersed myself in what they were all presenting. It was so cute. There were little Thai prayer flags that you could make, people showing kids how to make lanterns, and Asian illustrators and artists on display with books. This gentleman who made little tiny paper mannequin men. I mean, some of them were actually just dogs. Then I walked outside and saw this. So stoked to see this because I've heard of these drums, the taiko drums, but I've never witnessed them, not in person, and so I could not hobble fast enough to the seating area. The energy that these artists conveyed while they were doing this art was insane. And the little calls that they would give to each other, they would just amp each other up, and I, sitting in the crowd, could feel my heart just racing. And I wanted to run. I mean, I can't run, but I wanted to run. And that felt really good. That's not something I felt in so long. After that performance came so many other talented individuals. There were dance crews, and I watched these kids play fight, but intensely play fight, like the kind of play fighting that you would dream of doing when you were a kid. Flips and crabs and fake swords. It was incredible. And then these other kids had this toy, I think it's called the Chinese yo-yo. Yo-yo to the extreme. If you think of a yo-yo and then add as much adrenaline as you can in it, that's this. They were throwing them in the air and catching them and whipping them. It was so fun, so fun to watch. To give a grand finale, this these kids came in and they were doing Dance of the Dragon with them, with a dragon connected to poles, and holy shit, I had no idea how much athleticism went into that. But there were kids strapped to each other's midsections, there was kids getting on top of each other's shoulders just to do this amazing, incredible movement with the dragon. God damn, did it look hard. And the MC was incredible. He always made a point to highlight a clash of culture and how lucky we are to experience it in the place we're in. And I agree. I 100% agree. I moved here to recover, and I think the best medicine is going to be exploring the city, going and doing as much as I could with this camera. And while it was difficult and exhausting, I felt so much better at the end of it. I felt challenged, I felt motivated, and it's carried over for the past couple days. The more I practice and the easier certain things become, the more I find that I'll be doing this. There are no promises right now. But really, this is for me. This is for my mental health and physical health. What's the best way to sum up this video? My name is Georgia Valdez, and I don't know what I'm doing.